Good morning and welcome to Dr. Lamba Explains Sikhism segment. Guru Granth is a compilation of hymns as is commonly perceived, but it's much more important for its application and explication of those concepts which we call to be modern, but what were taken to be of extreme importance even by the gurus of Sikhism. We swear by sustainable development nowadays. And if you study Guru Granth, you would find that Guru Granth is possibly the first religious text that believes, advocates, and talks about sustainable development. If you read Guru Granth, you find there is an intimate relationship between the nature, environment, which is called Kudrat, Waheguru, which is called Kartar, and the Guru. Now, Waheguru is in every form of nature of environment, and is therefore not surprising that in Guru Granth, Waheguru is referred to as Har or Harjio or Hari. Now, people always associate Hari with a god. Yes, it is. But it is much more important to remember that Hari is the green growth. And the green color is a sign of life. The grass, the vegetation is green. And when there is no water, the greenery withers away. It's a sign of arid lands, deserts, where nothing grows. So it's a reminder, Hari is a reminder of the presence of God as a green growth in the abundance of natural environment. And this has been done about 7,000 times in Guru Granth. Nothing could be more clear explication. And Waheguru, the word, as I said, is associated with Hari, the sign of sustainability. Now, this deep relationship can be nurtured if a man lives in harmony with nature and uses the resources of nature in a sustainable manner, minimizing the account and the effects of his actions on the way of living by taking into due account the environmental matter during all processes of economic activity. This is important. And in Japji Sahib, the last row is very important. That is the opening statement of Sikh concept of sustainable development. When the Guru talks of Pavan Guru, Pani Pita, Mata Tat Mahat. Now imagine Pavan, the wind, is a guru, the teacher. Wind is a great force of sustainability and energy. And it can also have, when converted into typhoons and storms, a devastating effect from our point of view, human point of view, but from the natural point of view, when the thing is destroyed, it takes birth like phoenix, reborn, because that's a cyclical nature. But Pavan, the wind, is exalted to the status of a guru. Pani Pita, water, is likened to the father. And Mata Dhat Mahat, earth is the mother. Pollution is in three places. It is in air, it's in water, and it's on land. And when these three, the land is likened to the mom, Pavan, the wind, is likened to a guru, a teacher, and water to a father. You don't want to spoil them. And if you don't spoil and live in the pristine beauty, the connectivity of the man with nature is established. Unfortunately, this aspect of Guru Granth has been ignored by scholars till today, and that's extremely bad. The natural environment, including human beings, is a creation of God, according to Guru Granth. It's a wonderful, diverse, as I said, includes air, water, rivers, lakes, then vegetation, trees, shrubs, grass, animals. So the biodiversity is there. And that is why this biodiversity is celebrated in Guru Granth. All the elements of the environment, their actions and interactions follow the order of the God Hukam. They say connectivity by the Hukam. God is everywhere and resides inside and outside all the elements. On page 467, very clearly written Guru Granth, men, trees, pilgrimage places, sacred places, streams, clouds, they are all the sentient beings. And having created these beings, Lord takes care of them. And the Creator who created the world, He takes care of it as well. So this sort of a thing you would not find in any other religion. Vedas talk about sustainability development, but Vedas are not religious books, they are books of knowledge. Only in one other book, that's in Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna stops Arjun and Karna from using the atomic energy, is this thing relevant. But otherwise, that's only just report. But the sustainable living does not only talk about the destruction, it talks about sustainability. Now, the revolution, the industrial revolution, the building revolution, the architecture is the creation of man. Man built the environment, increased in size at a much faster pace than the industrial revolution effect. And in the recent years it has arrived in places like India. This has been fueled by man's greed. And what was the result? Deforestation, desertification, and all that deforestation, desertification resulted in destroying the ecological system, and that disturbed the sustainable development. But as I said, when the Guru talks of the sustainable development by exalting the elements to the level of parents and God, is something different. Manufacturing and development processes are not about, but it's talked of in a manner which can help mankind. Our food and drinking water come from the earth and the rivers and the seas. The mineral wealth comes from the land. Air sustains life by oxygen. And that is why the Guru, the father and the mother, you see, the father helps you live and wind is the Guru. Then it's not only that. They also talk of the problems of obesity. Guru Nanak said, Thoda khavna savna, eat within limits and don't sleep too much. Sleep, they don't say don't sleep, but not excessively, because excessive sleep slows down your metabolism. And eat less. Don't be a glutton. It will make you obese and animalistic qualities will develop. And the detrimental effects of this are emphasized in Guru Granth. I mean, could you believe this? There are two things on page 467 of Guru Granth. It's very clearly written that burning away the bonds of the world is bad. Eat a simple diet of grain and water. On page 939, sleep little, eat little. O Nanak, this is the essence of wisdom. Thoda samna, thoda kavra. The whole wisdom lies in that. Now, that also deals with the famine. When you eat more, there will be less food for the vulnerable sections of society. And on page 1412, all that is perfect, Lord done is perfect. There is not too little, not too much. No, not too little, not too much. Is the essence of sustainable living. There is no wastage. But that's not the only place. Again, on page 1331, eating too much only increases your filth. Your filth increases. Wearing some fancy clothes is bad. One's home is disgraced. So sustainable existence necessarily means adopting a way of economic development that marries the needs of the people, compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their needs. This type of development and balanced lifestyle is expounded throughout Guru Granth, and it's a challenge to the Sikhs and their institutions, whether religious or political, whether they're social or economic or environmental, to practice and spread it through the world. You remember I had talked of Guru Granth and Gurus, especially Guru Gobind Singh, about bringing the idea of the Red Cross, war crimes, Geneva Convention, long back, 500 years before these thoughts were implemented. But the seed was there in Guru Granth. What more can be done? The greed of the humanity damages the environment, and that is what is objected to and rectified by the teaching. The message of the Gurus for green and sustainable living is in fact a message to save the planet from overexploitation and subsequent environmental damage. And this sort of a thing, as I said, makes one feel that Sikhism was possibly the first religion which advocated pantheism. The pantheism as a concept has been there for a long time, but was never codified. Guru Granth codifies pantheism in at least 900 references. And these 900 references are spread from Guru Nanak to Guru Tegh Bahadur, and then to Guru Gobind Singh separately, where in the Bachatan Natak, he talks a lot about it. In Dasam Granth, he talks a lot about it. And this pantheism, the worship of nature, when it's mixed with Sikhism, then it assumes the power of a demand. And as it's incorporated in Guru Granth, this becomes a spiritual commandment, a religious dictate. Whether you follow it or not is something different. But if you have gone to any Gurdwara, you'll see the cleanliness in the kitchen is proverbial. And that is because cleanliness has been stressed. And cleanliness is next to godliness, that we always say. But here the cleanliness is then the first step. The second is sustainable development. And that makes Guru Granth an outstanding work of the modernity much before these modern ideas were talked about. Thank you.